Hi. Thought I'd do a little bit of a vlog today. No, I'm not by the seaside. Seagulls have decided they're very interested to be around here at the moment. Anyway, yes, I wanted to talk about two things that are really important to me going forward and in my life now is gratitude and grounding. So I've taken it easy today. I'm going to do a little bit of sowing of seeds. I'm not sure that I'll be baking because we're going out this afternoon for a meal with my son and my grandson. So I just want to get a few bits and pieces done, but at the same time have some me time, which I've done this morning. Did my ritual and my journaling. Had some very good guidance in my readings this morning, and that kind of really sets me off on a positive angle for the day. But yes, I thought I'd come into the garden, get some air, listen to the birds, have a look round, and see what needs doing. There's a lot that needs doing, but I am one person, so I'm not going to be harsh on myself. That I feel strongly about. But yes, sort of ground myself for the day. So I'll start that by being in nature. Later on, I'll have my fingers in soil, so that also will be very grounding to me. Very quite meditative, really, and hopeful. But yes, I thought I'd come in the garden, have a look what's going on. Listen to all the birdies, which is always a joy. Just that peace. So let's have a little quick look around and see what's going on. Right, I see that the jasmine and the honeysuckle are getting really heavy now. I'm really going to have to get a little bit of support for this. Like I'd shown in another video, I have kind of trailed it into my tree. So I want the honeysuckle and the jasmine to grow amongst the tree, and I want to make a bit of an arch, a bit of a frame here to this bed, which at the moment is, as everyone who ever looks at my Facebook every year since moving here, is full of bluebells and foxgloves. Oh, but look, my bleeding heart's coming out, look. They'll be beautiful, that'll go massive. Got an artichoke there. My wonderful ornamental rhubarb, which a lovely friend gave me, Ali. And my ferns. Now, this really needs, everywhere needs a good weeding, so I'm not going to bang on about it, but look at these ferns. I absolutely adore them. It kind of represents me in a way come spring. It's the unfurling. They're ready to stretch out and get your glorious foliage into the sun, or more into the shade for ferns actually. Oh, my lovely acer here, which needs a little bit of a trimmage. I love acers. Yeah, so my ferns are coming back to life. And this lovely acer here, which has got a climber vigorously growing through it. and my dogwood, which just, as much as I cut it, just goes absolutely bonkers. But it is fabulous. Let's go and take a look in the greenhouse. So here we go. Things, me purple sprouting broccoli, PSB as I like to call it. They need thinning out. No signs of these seeds yet. Sweet corn's appearing. Sweet peas need dividing. Sweet peppers are showing the face. Some cauliflower, cucumber, courgette. Looks like there's another little courgette appearing there. Something coming through there in the aubergine, I'm not sure. These are all broccoli plants. Fabulous. And the toms need repotting. Well, I've got all sorts here, all different sizes. They're coming on lovely. I've got some chard coming through. Oh, and some more sweet pepper. Oh, no sweet pea. Golly. Nothing else here yet. What's that little? Not sure whether that's a pepper or just something odd. What's this? Not castor sugar, is it? Oh, cayenne. Yep. My bananas coming on lovely. Look at you. Excellent. I think that's my Ensete. Yep. Oh, lovely. My little citrus is coming back. My canna, and I don't know how, but it looks like there's a potato growing in there. I am a bit crackers with potatoes seem to be growing everywhere in the garden, but you can't moan, can you? Because it's free food. This banana still feels firm, so I'm hopeful. I think this is the Musa band something or other. Another glorious canna in here. So yeah, some signs of life, and it's absolutely wonderful. And I need to get some more on the go. I also have feverfew popping up everywhere, which I don't mind. I can sort of move it if I want to, but it's glorious, and that can be used. I think you can use it as a tea. My Bella Lugosi daylily coming back to life. My lovely white irises that my friend Bob gave me. Beautiful heather. My hollyhocks. Got two. I think one was a white and one was a black. But yes, I need to dig all this out. And my peony this year, I've got two buds on it, so that's really pleasing. The little acer here had a good shot, that's coming back to life. Even Frank's eye needs weeding, look, honestly. So I've got my curry plant, which is gorgeous. It has to be rained in quite a bit because that does grow wild and big. It has lovely yellow flowers and a glorious smell as you brush past it through the air. It's lovely. Got another artichoke, fartichoke as I like to call it. Honestly, can't even get started on the pulling all this out because I'll go off on one. Let's see if these flower. I don't know whether I've got these done down too deep, and that's why I'm just getting foliage. I'll have to take a look at them. I've got some black Aquilegia. Black hollyhocks, which are getting bigger and bigger each year. Absolutely adore them. Can't remember what this is. Again, look, I see why I was meant to have left the bulbs, what do you call it? Is it more of a corm than a bulb, sort of nearer the surface, because it needs sun on it. My wonderful fennel plants, beautiful structure through the year, and they just smell divine. Oh, and obviously you can use them. There's a couple of ladybirds in here. Hello kids, do your job. Get rid of that weed. Let's have a look what else. A mixed bag of everything: onions, fennel, beetroot, garlic, giant garlic, carrots, did you say? Oh, these leaves are absolutely fantastic for salads. Note to self, eat more salad. Cabbages are coming along splendidly. I did move some down the garden into my new raised bed, but as you might see, they're in daylight because my polytunnel blew off. Yes, I know, I'm going to rope the bugger down because I need my polytunnel very much. Even still got some of these lettuce that have survived all weather. Absolutely wonderful. Look at them, gorgeous. Salad, Emma, salad. I do have foxgloves growing everywhere, and but I just don't mind because they're easy to lift and move. Also, they're just great, just beautiful. Bees love them. Some more fennel here. Loads of blinking bluebells. The fennel is rife in this bed, which is fine because it's a bit of a pet cemetery here. I'm just going to let it dig out some of the bluebells, but I'm going to absolutely ram it full of plants, mixture of grasses and colour. And see a little snakehead, is it Frutale? I'm absolutely hopeless at remembering names. And see my sea hollies coming back, and then another eryngium there. These are so spiky. Ooh. Yeah, and that one's coming back. Marvellous, absolutely wonderful. Loads of fennel, brilliant. So lots of work to do here, but oh, I'm just so lucky. I love it. I mean, look at them. Look at the colour. Gorgeous. Fruit patch is coming to life. And look, my grapevine hasn't fallen out with me. I'm so thankful. My raspberries and look at these, the black currants and some raspberry. Excellent. Little apple tree, and oh look, my fig. Probably be even better once I've got removed them strangulating weeds. Grass. It's disrespectful, isn't it, weeds? I really need to get out of that mindset. My beautiful peach. Oh, it is so glorious to eat a homegrown peach. There is absolutely nothing like it. And if I can show you, look at this kid. I am so proud of him. That's me apple tree, which I've grown from a pip. Look at that. Look at all the green on this now. Absolutely beautiful. See, this is pure joy that feeds your soul. Honestly, wonderful way to start my day. My cherry tree, which I keep saying I need to net. I have bought some netting. Stop them blinking pigeons getting at it. See, I keep forgetting the name of this. It begins with P, but I think it's pronounced F. But the colours are beautiful. Look at it, absolutely gorgeous. And then these little flowers are just divine. They just look like a celebration. They're so beautiful. It's like something you'd want in a bouquet or to wear in your hair. They'd look nice in my hair. This I love. Oh, that's a bit. I'm not going to snap it because I don't want to move it. Here's my little. This is the top of the garage. Because of the slope of the garden, I can sort of reach this. But these are glorious. There's some more there. I kind of want to spread them all round the edges of the roof. Because as they grow, they sort of shoot up into sort of like, I know, sorry, but I call them dragon willies. And then they kind of flower into little aliens. Absolutely glorious. Real little weirdos, and I absolutely love them. Sempervivian, gorgeous. Here I've got some of my broad beans and some mange too coming through, I do believe. Wonderful. And Scott and Frank here, my little my champions. But Scott is going to be over the moon because look, he's got hostas growing around him. Oh, it puts such a smile on his happy little face, honestly. A few carrots in there, my white snapdragons and my Aquilegia. Oh look, some wild garlic is coming through. I can see some more at the back, but ivy is strangling this. So I need to have a good trim here. But this I made from broken paving that was down outside the back door, and underneath you saw a load of the rubble from the kitchen. So I made a rockery, and I call it Ben Crevice. But my plants are really sort of taking hold now, which is marvellous. So it's really going to sort of, you're not going to see it, but look, it's even, it's like a dress coming out onto the floor. What do you call it? Like a train. But yes, needs a good tidy up like everything else. A few little strawberries survived. The back of the house now, so I need to paint the fence. It's a lovely pink rose. Not sure whether it's a rambler or a climber. Look at that, I've got honeysuckle that is trying to strangulate it. Honeysuckle's a real thug. Have you ever seen how it binds to things? It's very clever. Anyway, I've got some bits and pieces growing in here other than plants that shouldn't be there, but I've got some primula, another rose. I love roses. Some more irises, Aquilegia. Another glorious rose bush. Now the red of this rose is stunning. Another rose. Looks like that lavender might have died. Oh, I'll have to give that a bit of a look. I need to grow some more. Hellebore. They're all a bit strangulated here because of the W word. Oh, look at that fennel. I mean, look at this. Oh, that was from last year. It was huge. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Another honeysuckle, which is massive and needs cutting back. I think another. These are French lavender, I think it is, and I'm not a fan. I prefer the English. Now, I've got a feeling this might be like a buddleia, or there's the other one. I want to see if I can pull that out and transplant it. But all round here as well, pops up in the cracks some lovely little violas, pansies, gorgeous. They just pop up everywhere. This is in Mildred's pram, going over a little bit, but the wind doesn't help. Some beautiful tulips. Hyacinths now gone over. I've got some more tulips hopefully going to blossom. There's Mildred there, looking after them all. That looks like some kind of daffodil maybe. Can't remember what they are. So I planted loads of bluebells just into pots here. So that'll be a swathe of colour. Got my little raggedy climber slowly filling out and growing. And Chimenea with, is it heuchera? Little fern, that'll probably need to move. This is beautiful. A nice little cauldron. I've got to think what I want to put in there. Look at all my pots. These are well old, these pots are. A neighbour found them in his garden and he let me have them. Look at them. They are so old, but they're glorious. Even just sitting there like that. A couple of patio rose bushes. One I got for Leanne. It's an orange rose, bush rose. This is a beautiful pink colour. Some feverfew and verbena growing in the cracks. I don't mind, I love it. This is just by my back door, and this little climber is establishing itself now. It's happy here. But look at these, absolutely joyful. This is looking a bit raggedy, but it just needs cutting back because there's some lovely little bits here and here. And another climber here. Sometimes you have to just give them time, because I buy them cheap from the supermarkets and it takes a couple of years to establish. Sometimes just have faith in them. Some more pots. I'd love to know how old these are. Fantastic. Some leeks I need to get out. And bluebells. These are starting to fill out, lovely. Everlasting sweet peas are coming along. My climber. Herbs, look at this. I'm ramming it in here, full of cabbage and herbs. I want to put some kale, black cavalliniera. I'm in at the back door now, and it's always a work in progress. But yeah, let's see how this develops over the coming months. Good old Mr. Jones. Keeping an eye. So now I'm back in the house, and for me, being in the garden, that grounds me, that just gives me that settled inner peace, with a little bit of excitement thrown in as well, really. So now I want to move to gratitude, and I'm always grateful, and it's something that as part of my journaling I always write about gratitude and everything I'm grateful for, writing down as many things as I can think of at the time of everything I'm grateful for. And I wanted to talk about something that I'm most really grateful for that I received yesterday from my mum and dad, and it was this box, as well as an Easter egg. They gave me this box. I didn't see it until I got home after visiting yesterday, and I opened it up, and I've got some eggs. Ooh. Some stork, some caster sugar, some icing sugar, 2 bags of self-raising flour, and some toppings, some sprinkle buttons and some white chocolate stars. And some people might think it's a bit random, it's a bit, what kind of a present is that? And do you know what? It's one of the best presents. And do you know why? Because these are ingredients, the basic ingredients for a lot of my cakes that I sell. And here I've been gifted enough ingredients to make quite a number of cakes. So we're thinking that, oh, they've spent about £10 here on ingredients, but do you know how much that would generate for me? It's amazing. What a gift, and I'm so grateful for them, because it's so thoughtful. So it's kind of a reminder of being grateful isn't always about the big things. Oh wow, like I can get a new car, I can buy this dress, and I can do this and I do that. You bring it down as much as, be grateful. Be grateful for everything, but kind of remember to be grateful for the small things, because it's all part of the building blocks of your life, and this to me was just joy. How flipping thoughtful is that? That is a gift of generating money for my cakes, for me to make my cakes and sell. So absolutely marvellous, and I'm thanking Mum and Dad hugely for that. A really, really kind gift. So, when you're thinking of giving, or what someone might like to receive, have a good think about it. What could actually benefit them? It's not always going to be something that's going to be stuck on a shelf, or, sort of put away. Oh, that's really nice, thank you. And then you never look at it again. Think about something that means something to somebody in what you're doing or buying, and just always be grateful, because it really makes a difference to your attitude and your positivity and your outlook, and the attraction that causes from the universe when you start changing your mindset to being that more grateful. I'm starting to waffle now, and it's not Wednesday, so I'm going to stop now because I do feel very grounded. I am extremely grateful for so many things. So now, what are we on? Golly, it's 12:30. My son and my grandson are coming round at 2 o'clock, so I'm going to spend the next little bit of time now sowing some seeds for me and my sister, and maybe to sell. Let's see. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon. Go to the channel and subscribe. I really want to build this community of my vlogs. If if you're interested in seeing on how I develop as a person, my garden, my baking, my path as a green witch. I'm buzzing at the moment, and it'd be great to sort of have you on my journey. So go and subscribe, maybe give me a like, and comments, as I always say. If you've got anything positive to say, I'm welcoming it. If it's any negative now or sarcasm, don't need that energy. So I'm trying to do the heart thing again. Oh, there we go. Have a great weekend. I'm going to get some soil under my nails. Bye.